Okay, so today we're going to learn how to do long division. Okay, well, a lot of you already know how to do long division with just regular numbers. Well, we're going to not just do them with regular numbers, we're going to use polynomials. So, let's say that I have this simple problem, 433 divided by 27. And you look at 43 first, right? It's because I have two-digit number, you look at these two digits. And you say, okay, how many times does 27 go into 433 without going over? And what's the answer?
1.
1. Yeah, so you write 1. You guys remember doing this? Oops, I have the answer already. Okay, then you get, of course, you're going to subtract 27 from the top number, right? From the top two-digit number, 43. So when you subtract, what do we get? 16. And of course, yeah, you got to bring down that 3, right? Because 27 does not go into 16, right? So bring down the 3. How many times does 27 go into 163 without going over?
Like
16 times. 16 times?
Yes.
No. 27 goes into 163 without going over how many times?
5.
No, 6 times. 6
I knew it.
Yeah. And when you do that, you get 1 as the remainder, okay? And of course, you write the answer as a mixed expression, or this time mixed fraction. 16 and 1, 27, which means really 16 plus 1 or 27, right? So now, we're going to do the same exact thing now for, guess what?
Math.
Polynomials is correct. Look at the title, okay? Are you ready? Anybody need more time? So let me show you how to do a long division using, if you have polynomials. Okay. By the way, look at the instruction. This does not say factor, or this does not say simplify, does it? So normally you would just try to, whenever you have a trinomial, you try to factor and simplify, right? This time it says to divide using long division. So if it says that, even though you may factor, you just divide using long division. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So first step is, I don't like the way the numerator is written. Why not, class? It's not in? Thank you. So guess what? I'm going to write them in standard form. Then, if I'm going to do a long division, of course I'm going to rewrite them like this. The numerator inside, and then outside is 4x minus 3. That's what you're trying to divide this trinomial by. And the process is really similar. You look at, first of all, since I'm trying to divide by binomial, I look at the two terms, binomial, 12x squared and plus 19x.
Don't you factor it?
I just said, we're just doing division. So, what you're going to do is, just like before, you look at the two binomials and you say, 4x, so you're really looking at it like this, right? You're looking at these two binomials. Does that make sense? And then you just look at the first terms. You look at 4x and 12x squared, and you ask yourself, how many times does 4x go into 12x squared without going over? Yes. 3x times. Would you not agree? So guess what? I'm going to write 3x over here. And just like before, guess what I'm going to do with this 3x? Look at what we did in example 1. What do we do with 1? We multiply 1 times 27. Guess what I'm going to do with 3x? I'm going to multiply 3x times what?
4.
No. I'm going to multiply 3x times, not 4x, but, thank you, 4x minus 3. You're not dividing by 4x. You're dividing by 4x minus 3. So you got to multiply that whole thing. Now, why do you suppose I have that parentheses in red with negative sign out in front like this? Do I need a parentheses there?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Because I am subtracting that whole binomial, okay? Right, from the top. Yes?
If we get in the 1 in front of the 9. Like,
Oh, should that be 19x?
No.
No. Why is that wrong? Yes. Yeah, I'm multiplying 3 times 4x minus 3 here, Shara. What is negative 3 times 3x?
negative 9.
Thank you. Question? Okay. Why is there negative one out here? Anybody? Can somebody answer? Let's go back to example 1. Talim?
Because you're subtracting.
Yeah. Look, didn't we subtract 27 from top to bottom? Yeah. So you gotta subtract, right? After you. So be careful. You gotta. Then I get 10x, right? When I subtract. That's how you get it wrong. It's not 10x. Why isn't it 10x? Isn't 19x minus 9x, isn't that 10x? No, this time. Because that's not what we're doing. What are we doing here? Aaron?
You have to factor the negative.
No.
I mean, put the negative.
Yeah, I'm subtracting this whole thing, so you can think of it as multiplying the bottom by -1. You can change it to addition if you want, right? Does that make sense? So this is really what? What should you get when you subtract? You get? Yes? Say it again? 28x is correct. This is the part where what? Whenever I give you this type of question, where do you think people make the most mistake on? Elizabeth?
They write negative, or no, they write 10.
Yeah, they write 10x over here. Do you see the place where people make the most mistake on? You are subtracting 12x squared plus 19x minus this whole binomial, not just the first term, but the whole binomial. Does that make sense? And
Just distribute the negative.
let's change it to addition. Sure. Isn't this what we have?
Yeah.
Minus what?
10.
No. We don't have minus 10. You have 12x squared plus 19x minus what? 12x squared minus 9x. You know what we have? What does this mean, class? 12x squared plus 19x what? Minus 12x squared. Thank you. Is this what we have? So what's positive 19x plus positive 9x? Hello? Do you see that? If you like, guys, do you think it's okay to change this to addition and distribute this -1 like this? Is that okay? Do you think that may be a little helpful for a lot of you that are not saying this correctly? I think that may be good. Then, of course, it's going to be plus something, okay? How many times does then 4x go into 28? 7 times. Then you get, what's the remainder? Is it negative 42? No. What do you get, guys? 0. Okay, please understand you're subtracting this whole binomial from the top. Yes? What's the answer? 2x. What does that mean? That 4x minus 3 goes into that trinomial how many times?
3x plus 7 times.
Also, you guys remember this from elementary school? 4x minus 3 times 3x plus 7 should give you what?
12x squared plus 9x.
Excellent. It should give you the one that you just divided by. Does that make sense? You guys remember this?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you see how we do these? Do you see where people make the most mistake on? Where do they make the most mistake on? Right here. Okay. When they subtract from top to bottom, they don't distribute them -1. Yes, sir. Question. Do you think you could do something like this on your own then?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, guys. Here's example 3. Again, it's very similar to the one I just gave you, but this time I would like you to try on your own. Everybody try. Give you some time. Do you think it's a good idea to rewrite them into standard form, the numerator? Yes, always. Okay, go ahead, everybody try. All right, so, guys, take a look at these now. Did you all write it this way? N squared plus 5n plus -6. I even changed the position. All right. Lydia, tell me what to write first. What do I need to do? I look at n and n squared, right? How many times does n go into n squared? N times is correct. N. Did you all write n here like this? Okay, when I subtract Shirag, what do I get? I get 11n, right?
11.
Yeah, that's how we get it.
Minus 6.
We don't get 11n. Again, Shirag, it's 5n minus 6n. If you like, I can change it to addition for you here. Plus -6, negative.
Wow.
I get -n, not 11n, right, Shirag?
Thanks.
Be careful, guys. This is the place where most people make mistakes when you subtract from top to bottom. You got it? How many people got -n? If you didn't, go ahead and fix it. Okay. Plus.
So great.
Plus. I need to put something. What goes in there? How many times does n go into -n? Caroline? -1 is correct. So when you plug in -1, I get n times -1 is n plus, what's 6 times -1, class? No, 6 times -1 is not 6. 6 times -1 is -6. And of course you get, when you subtract, if you want, yeah, you get 0. What's the answer? n minus 1. Guys, do you guys understand the trick, or the part where people mess up? You're subtracting that whole binomial, unlike some people thought that you just subtract the first term. You've got to, distribute the -1, right? If you like, change it to addition. Here, if you did that, you would get positive n plus positive 6. You see? Maybe that's best for you to do. Right? Here. Does that make sense? Are we good? Any questions? Again, how many times does n minus 6 go into that trinomial on top? Hello? Oh, how many times does this denominator, n plus 6, go into that trinomial? N minus 1 time, right? Again, n minus 6 times n minus 1 should give you that trinomial on top, right? Yeah, n squared plus 5n plus 6 minus 6. Right? You guys get this? All right. Any question? Okay, I'll give you time to redeem yourselves then. Try this one. Now this one's going to be a little bit different. You'll see why at the end, but it's the same exact thing. Let's see. Go ahead, everybody try then. Yourself. I'll give you time.
Sounds like fun.
Well, it's not that bad. What's the only difference? GCF. Yeah, there are 4 terms. That's the only difference, guys. Hello? Instead of 3 terms, you have 4 terms. Not such a big deal. Everybody try. Did you write this first? Judy, did you do that? Oh, sorry. Is it frozen still? There you are. Sorry, Judy. Did you write this, Judy? Okay, tell me what to write, Judy. By the way, guys, do you like how I change everything to addition? No? Oh. All right, Kobe and Christine, let's pay attention. Judy, what do I write? Yeah, 2x squared. Did you all write 2x squared on top of this?
Yes. I was right so far.
You were right. Okay, Shrug. Okay, now Shrug. Okay, tell me what to write. Shrug, do I write 0 when I subtract, or is it negative 4x squared? Negative 4x squared. And I even changed it to addition. Did you all do this?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it may be good for a lot of you. Okay, then you get this, and then the 6x comes down, right? So I have to get, I have to look at the binomials each time. Then Kyle, what do I do next? I look at 2x and negative 4x squared now. Don't worry about the last 2 numbers, okay? We're always concentrating on the first term. We want to get rid of those. Kyle, what do I need to multiply 2x so that I get negative 4x squared? Negative 2x. So I added, it's going to be plus something, right? Negative 2x goes in here, isn't that right? So when I do this, what do I get? 2 people? 3? 4? Yes, Chris. 8x minus 5. Did anybody put down 4x? They'll be wrong. Kristen's correct. It is 8x, right? Shrug, did you get 8x? Uh-oh. Why not? Look. This here, right here, was this way. When you... Oh, it's kind of hard to erase this. Is this what we had before, Shrug? Right? But we're subtracting, right? From top to bottom. Top minus bottom, right, Shrug? Right? So doesn't this turn into positive 4x squared? Maybe. Negative. This is negative of this whole thing. What's the opposite of this whole thing? This becomes positive. Right? When you change it to addition, this becomes opposite of this. What's opposite of negative 4x squared?
Positive.
What's opposite of negative 2x?
Positive.
Well, what's 6x plus 2x?
8x.
Okay, change it to addition then if you're getting confused. Okay, what goes in the last place? Andrew. I'm looking at 8x and 2x now, right? How many times does 2x go into 8x? 4 times. So, what do I get, Andrew?